What's up guys, this is Kyle from Vapor Hut, driven by you, fueled by vapor, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Endura and the T18 from Innokin. So there are a few things about the Endura T18 that I really like. I love that it's a top fill, I love that it's small and convenient, and I love that it's super simple to use. I mean, we're talking 3 clicks on, 3 clicks off. And you have a little red, yellow, green LED behind the firing button to see your battery life. Now the battery is a 1000 mAh battery, and you might be thinking that's not going to last me long at all, Kyle. But keep in mind, we're using 1.5 ohm atomizers. So I've actually found this thing lasts quite a while. I'd say around 6 to 8 hours of occasional use. So that's not bad at all. Now this kit is definitely intended for the smoker trying to get off cigarettes with a vaporizer. So the draw on this is absolutely for mouth to lung. There's no way you can comfortably lung hit on the Endura T18. Now with that said, I actually kind of like it. I've been used to devices with massive airflow where you're just taking these huge hits every single time. And to go back to something with an extremely tight airflow, it really reminds me of a cigarette. Not that I have any inclination to smoke a cigarette ever again, but to experience that tight draw again, that mouth to lung, it's kind of relaxing. And the flavor is surprisingly good out of this atomizer. I mean, we're basically looking at one of the old styles where you have the dual coils on top with the long silica wicks. Only with the T18, they replaced that silica with organic cotton. One thing I was really concerned about was getting dry hits. I mean, because with silica, you can't get a dry hit. It's just gonna get really hot up there until all the liquid's been pulled up. But with organic cotton, if that juice level gets too low, I was really afraid that I was gonna get dry hits just because the cotton couldn't wick as efficiently as silica could, and cotton will burn. But I've run this thing down pretty low and I haven't had a dry hit yet. So I'm really impressed with this atomizer and how efficiently it wicks the juice. And I've been using high VG juices, 90% plus, so that's pretty impressive. Now 2 cons about this device that I just really don't like. The first one is the atomizer takes up the entire tank. So when you go to change out this atomizer, you will be dumping out all of your juice. Now that's okay if you just let your tank go all the way down and then you want to change out the atomizer, but let's say you just filled it up and then you realize it's tasting burnt and you have to change your atomizer, say goodbye to that juice. The second thing that kind of annoys me is on the bottom, the micro USB is hidden by this little circular spinning plate. Cool idea, covering that micro USB so no dirt or grime can get in there. But this little swivel idea, it just keeps swiveling. To my mind, it should have been like the TFV4, so it goes this way fully open, this way fully closed, and it stops. But instead it just keeps swiveling and I can just see this thing eventually just breaking right off. But other than those 2 things, I gotta say, this is a really nice starter kit for the smoker trying to get off cigarettes. Now to my mind, the Kanger Sub-VOD is definitely a better option. They're about the same size, they're both top fill, they both charge micro USB, but here's the main difference. With the Sub-VOD, you can A, adjust your airflow, so you can close it all off and make it about the same draw as the Endura T18. And you can start with the 1.5 ohm atomizer, so you're looking at the same resistance, and as you get more comfortable, go down to the 0.5 and really put out some vapor. So at the end of the day, if you're looking for a tight draw and you know that's all you're ever gonna want out of your vape, go with the Endura T18. But if, like most of us, you start with a tighter draw and then after a month or 2 you're looking for something with more airflow and more vapor production, go with something like the Kanger Sub-VOD. So that's my review of the Endura T18 starter kit from Innokin. If you need a tutorial on how to set up and use the Endura T18, just go ahead and click on this link. Otherwise, this has been Kyle from Vapor Hut, driven by you, fueled by vapor. Have a great day, guys.